Hello, I'm Zoe Jasko, and this little video today is about the place that inspired the first 3 stories of my book, What the Wind Saw, short stories from the heart of Hertfordshire. This place behind me is called the Devil's Dyke. It's in a village called Wheathampstead. I didn't know about this place until I started writing my book. Back in the summer of 2020, I was out walking, researching for my book and thinking of ideas, and I walked from Water End along the river, across by Oliver Restaurant, and I came here, to Devil's Dyke. It's absolutely amazing. Do you know it? Come and have a look and see what I found when I got here.
This is the entrance to the dyke. Isn't it amazing? Just here, in between trees and shrubs, there are 2 brick pillars and an iron gate and an inscription on both sides. I'm going to read it to you. The Devil's Dyke was presented by the Right Honourable Lord Brocket to commemorate the coronation of their Majesties King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, May 1937. This entrenchment is part of a British city built in the 1st century BC. It was probably here that Julius Caesar defeated the British king Castle Venice in 54 BC.
When I saw these gates, I was intrigued. Who would put them here? Who would go to the expense of putting up inscriptions like this? Who was Castle Venice? Why was this British king only probably here? And who were the archaeologists who found it? When I arrived, I was just buzzing with questions, and my imagination started to turn. Come with me. Let's go inside the dyke and see what's there. Here we are, in the middle of the dyke. Isn't it amazing? It's just so old. It has really steep sides. There are trees growing on each side, there are brambles. It's early spring now and the leaves aren't really out, but in the summer it'll be dark and shady in here and cool. There are duckboards at our feet. It has the feeling of a huge trench. When I first came here and I walked through it, it reminded me of the trenches in northern France, which I've visited. There's just so much going on here, and it gave me so many ideas. Come on, let's look a little further at what we can find. The Devil's Dyke is a place where families come to enjoy themselves and children come to play. Can you just imagine if some kids were to string up a rope and a tyre from one of these trees, and what fun they would have if they swung from it and tried to cross from side to side. You can see now that I'm getting lots and lots of ideas for my stories. So here we are, we've come to the other end of the dyke and we're back out in bright spring sunshine. It was really shady in there, wasn't it? And that's just from the sides of the dyke, not even from the leaves, from the trees, because they're not even out yet properly. Here we are, and in front of me are rolling hills. This place is truly amazing and it's completely hidden. So few people know that it's actually there, and it's so old. It was this dyke that inspired me to write the first 3 stories of my book. The first one being Castle Venice, imagining what that leader was like and whether he did indeed meet Caesar here as the archaeologists thought. The second story is called Devil's Dyke, and that's a story about Mortimer Wheeler and his wife Tessa Verney Wheeler, who in the 1930s discovered, or rather rediscovered, this place and dug it out as professional archaeologists. And the third story is entitled The Airfield, and it's about children in the 1970s who played here and the kind of things they got up to. I really hope you enjoy my book, and I really hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about what inspired me to write the first 3 stories. If you like my book, please recommend it to others, and if you've liked this video, please press like, and I hope to make some more to tell you more about the wonderful county of Hertfordshire and what inspired me to write this book. Have a great day.